And that's what happens when you try to join WarFarmRepeat without applying in the comments. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Justin from WarFarmRepeat. Today, we're going to be looking at Farm War Repeat's very first clan war, and luckily, we won. So, we're not going back to YouTube bases. So, no, we're good. So, let's get into this. Alright, so, let's start off with our first attack. We're actually going to be showing seven attacks. They're not all going to be from this clan. I actually did another war in the main clan, and we're going to show some attacks from there. Only one of these are my attacks, but there's also going to be a defense that comes in from me, so we're going to see that as well. So let's start off with this first one. And before I talk about these attacks, none of these actually have good clan castle troops inside, and if they don't, it's basically they have no clan castle troops at all. So yeah, just keep that in mind, because these bases became so much easier since they didn't have clan castle troops. But either way, even if they did, I think we probably would have won anyways. So yeah, let's get into this. So I have a Dragloon army actually, and I also have minions because I'm going to be using those to funnel. If you didn't watch my last video, how to funnel, I recommend you watch that because that will help your war attacks out a lot. So basically what we did here, put 5 minions on each side. That will make sure that the dragons don't go around the base. And then we have dragons going in. I'm going to actually put this ×2 because we don't really have to see this in ×1. And so the dragons are going in. They're going to take out the first air defense with the balloons. And then what I did on the back end is use some more balloons and rage those while those air defenses were distracted, just to clean up the end of the base, because the dragons were doing so much work in the first place. Now since those air defenses are stuck on them, just bring in balloons from behind and they'll just get the rest of the work done. Even had one rage spell left over just to swag onto the base, because, you know, this was just so easy. So there we go, 3 stars. Okay, so we're gonna be looking at all the way up. Number 1, here we got Alan, a co-leader of Farm War Repeat, to help recruit members and just make it more organized. So we're gonna be looking at a mass drag attack actually, and it's gonna be with Zap Quakes. If your lightning spell is actually max for your town hall, you don't need any quake spells, but his isn't. But he does use dragons a lot in his attacks, so that's why that he used dragons instead of Lava Loon. So he's gonna use lightning, and then he's gonna put quake spells on both air defenses, and then take them both out, and then he's gonna get the other one done. Then he's going to deploy his dragons. Now, I don't think he watched my funnel video before. However, I don't think that mattered because he got really lucky with 1 or 2 dragons on each side, funneling for the rest of them. So they all just went in anyway. So I'm just like so mind blown when I watched this replay, because he didn't even try funneling, but it just happened. So another thing to mention was his queen is really low level. Also, the expos on the base are all on ground, and there's no clan castle troops. So this just makes it so much easier for these dragons to just destroy the base. Put this on ×4, and that's it. It's just awesome. So if you see ground expos, low level queen, and no clan castle troops, it just means that you're going to destroy with dragons or Lava Loonian as well. Now guys, let's take a look at some defenses here. I'm actually going to be looking at my own defense. I got 3-starred with my own base that I built, but we're going to take a look at why. Here he actually uses Go Wipe, and dang, he actually overpowered me because this is not a Town Hall 8 base, this is a Town Hall 7.5 base. So that means I don't have any new defenses on here, but I have like the extra walls and traps, so that makes it much easier for him to take out the base. I was actually kind of skeptical about what he was trying to do here. I'm assuming he was trying to lure the clan castle, and I think he thought he did when he put it on the mortar here, but then when he finds out there are clan castle troops, this is no flashbacks to the YouTube base, because you can literally see on the aura of the clan castle that he did not lure it at all anyways. So it made sense for the dragon to come out at this time. I'll actually put this on ×4 to make this faster. And so now he's going to bring it out and take it out. And for some reason, this is kind of weird. I don't know why you would heal your minions when they're being one-shot by a dragon. Take note of this. So when you're taking out a clan castle dragon, do not heal, because they're going to get one-shot if you're using wizards, barbarians, minions, archers. They're all going to get one-shot by the dragon, so there's no point in healing them. And hopefully that makes sense to you. So don't do what he did, but for some reason, still 7.5 goes down easily to a Town Hall 8. And this guy is basically max because he has max P.E.K.K.A.s. And his wizards are just going to walk right through and destroy everything here. Pretty much destroyed it. It's not very an organized attack. Like you could see everything went around because this is basically a dead zone base in the middle. So they were pretty much forced to go around. And he lost all his wall breakers to a bomb, I'm pretty sure, if you go back into the replay. But still, being a 7.5, it does help you a lot on the offensive side. But on the defensive side, it is really hard to defend. And as you can see, this is actually the number 3 coming down on me. I believe this guy is pretty much, yeah, a max Town Hall 8 because he does have the max king and pretty much max troops. Alright, now we're going to be taking a look at a little bit of more lower level stuff, and this is going to be a defense from Young Ant against a guy's name I cannot pronounce, and he is going to be using a double lightning healer giant strategy. If you remember from the Town Hall 12 update, it actually said that the lightning spell got buffed. And you could tell because for a lot of dragon users, when they were using lightning spells, they didn't need a quake anymore to take out the air defense. And so looking back at other things that the air defense can destroy, you can see that 2 lightning will take out the air defense, and that will help out healers. So what you could do is you could take out this air defense with 2 lightning and then use giants here and then just start healing them through the whole raid with the healer. If you saw up top there, he took out the clan castle baby dragon. And now he's going to come down lower and destroy this air defense. Oh, both air defenses. This one is going to go down by lightning. Yep, right there. And then this one is going to go and be taken down by the giants. And then once that's done, the healers are basically invincible. And the only way to stop them really is to get hit by archer towers or get swept back by the air sweeper. But pretty much he is going down for real because once that air defense is down, the healer will be as well. Air bomb hits the healer, but that doesn't really mean much. We are going to put that on ×4, and you can just see the giants just going all around, destroying everything. He even has some clan castle balloons there to sweep the base, which kind of questions the fact that even though he has clan castle balloons, how come their clan didn't have war clan castle defense? I don't know. It's kind of confusing, but it is what it is. He took the 3-star. Alright, now those are pretty much the highlights of the Farm War Repeat War, but since that war was pretty small, I think we should move on over to the main clan and check out this other war that we did simultaneously with Farm War Repeat. And guess what? We won as well against a level 11 clan, Faster Attack, and surprise, surprise, actually, the other clan also didn't have war clan castle defense. Like, that's just a coincidence, but that is pretty crazy. So we're going to be taking a look at 2 attacks from our clan and 1 defense that we have here. And so let's go look at this first one on number 12. Will 2 attacking number 12, and this is going to be a mass hog attack at Town Hall 7. That is just legendary. And what's funny is that he actually didn't bring any clan castle troops. I'm assuming nobody was online at the time. However, I don't think it actually mattered at all because, you know, if they don't have clan castle troops, you know, neither do I. Like, I don't want clan castle troops if they don't. So might as well just show them the disrespect by not even bringing any clan castle troops to this war attack and just completely destroying him. There goes 1 giant bomb that's actually going to only do some damage to just a few hog riders, but he has like 30 of them, and that 1 giant bomb is not going to stand a chance with all these hog riders and 3 heal spells to keep them up through the whole attack. If you see a base like this, you can basically see that there is really no spots where you can put a giant bomb in between the defenses, so that makes it really easy for hog riders to just sweep through the base, because obviously, if you know, hog riders, they don't have that much health and there's a lot of them, so you can easily predict that splash defenses are going to take them out really fast, such as wizard towers. But you could see that also giant bombs do more damage, and giant bombs are just going to destroy hog riders if you're not careful. So that's why people like to bring heal spells with them. But since in this base, you could tell there was a giant bomb here because there's no giant bombs anywhere to be predicted in this base. So really all you have to do is trip over that one, heal through the whole base, and that's easy. And we're just going to go ×4. Some builder huts on the side, but you know, that's not really a big deal because the hog riders are fast. They're just going to move right on over to those builder huts, destroy the base. Absolute disrespect with no clan castle troops on the offense to go up against the base with no clan castle troops on the defense as well. Now, we did show Town Hall 9 dragons and Town Hall 8 dragons, why not show Town Hall 7 dragons? So we're going to be looking at Black Fire here on on faster attack, and this is a max Town Hall 7 base. And this is actually a really interesting one because the way he used his Clan Castle balloons was actually really interesting. And now since there's one air sweeper, you could distract this and then sweep the whole base, and that's literally what he did. Like, this is really interesting. And if you know already that in a drag balloon attack you want to bring balloons in the Clan Castle, because everybody knows that high level balloons are just so awesome. They destroy a ton of defenses and they just get work done so easily. So what he did here was zap quake this air defense, because what you want to do is that you want to make sure that this lower area is not getting taken down by an air defense down here when you put down your balloons. And then over here we have air defenses that are going to be taken out by the dragons, and you can see this, the dragons, they're actually going to go in further, and since the dragons are actually faster than balloons, I believe, they're going to go forward and they're going to get distracted by the air sweeper first instead of the balloons. And while that air sweeper is distracted on the dragons, take a look at these balloons going all the way down here to just completely destroy all these defenses coming in over here. While the air sweeper is just stuck on these dragons, the balloons are the actual MVP of this attack, just sweeping the whole bottom defenses of the space while the dragons are getting the top work done. Now, I don't know if this was on purpose, but it seemed to be really good, and I would actually try something like this if you were Town Hall 7 to make sure that the air sweeper is distracted onto the dragons and then bring some Clan Castle balloons to sweep the rest of the base while the air sweeper is stuck on them. I think that's a pretty good idea, and it's really good to use for Town Hall 7 because at Town Hall 9 and up, there are 2 air sweepers, so it's really hard to combat. So like you can put one air sweeper that way and another air sweeper going in the same direction but the other side, so it's really hard to do something like this for a Town Hall 9. So I think it's really interesting to do for a Town Hall 7, and it didn't end up working here. He also has a freeze spell in the Clan Castle. You could have swagged that, but you know, that's probably my freeze spell that I donated, so you know, just leave it and use it for something more useful, I guess. Anyways, there you go, 3 stars on with Dragloon. Alright, for our last spotlight here, we're going to be looking at a defense actually. And you can see that the other clan pretty much gave up on us. They didn't even try after we did so much on them that in our clan, we used most of our attacks in like the first 4 hours, first 8 hours of war. We just destroyed them, and then faster is hacked. They just gave up on us. They didn't even want to try. But we can see a defense over here, which looked like he tried, I guess, but we're going to be taking a look at this. And this defense resembles why you have to lure the Clan Castle before you attack in a low-level raid, because you could have any level of Clan Castle defense troops in your Clan Castle, like a Max Dragon. Well, this one's level 5, but, you know, it's still really good against low-level troops in here. So you basically have to lure the Clan Castle and destroy it. There is no way you should not do it unless, like, you're using an air attack and the Clan Castle troops is all ground. But in this case, you basically have to lure it or else you are in big trouble. So what he did here, he just piled all his troops here. And this dragon is just going to use that splash damage that it has to its advantage. And it is absolutely going to shred the giants. They already went down. And the heal spell is not going to do anything because, like I said, with troops with very little health, healing them will not matter because the dragon will just one-shot. The dragon is going to go down to the amount of archers that are there. However, there are still splash defenses like mortars and stuff still in the base. They're just going to get the work done. And you can see when they go in, the mortars just, and the wizard tower, just the end. 37% 0 star. You have to lure the Clan Castle. And he even had the troops for 29 archers, 6 wizards. That is definitely enough to take down the dragon. And he should have lured. If he did, he actually could have done a lot of damage here on Occab, but he just didn't. And that resulted in a huge failure. Anyways, guys, that is going to end it for this week's video. If you want to join any of our 2 clans, I'll leave a link in the description to the last one to check out how to join.